Morning, everybody. Welcoming Amy Lynn Durham. Amy, it's great to have you on the show again. I'm looking forward to talking with you. You are the author of Create Magic at Work, the book, and that is also your company. Just to give another just quick review, you're an advocate for healthy workplaces, and you're a spiritual intelligence coach. And the reason I'm glad we're having coffee this morning is because people are getting back to the office. People are getting back to driving to the office. People are having kind of this new balance of their day, right? This new routine of old routines with a mix of new routines. And so after COVID, where people, I think, were getting more in alignment with their personal values, now it's kind of, the next chapter. So you talk a lot about spiritual intelligence, which I think a lot of people got more spiritual during COVID. As we are in the endemic, how do people stay in alignment or even learn what spiritual intelligence is today?
Yeah, great question. So I think the biggest piece is, how do we take that back to the workplace? If you were someone that really dove into that personal work or that personal development during lockdown or during the pandemic, how do you integrate that back into your workspace as a leader?
Right.
And emanate that energy throughout your workplace culture, really. And
Correct.
it takes practice. It's the up level to EQ for sure. So it's, how do I make wise and compassionate decisions while maintaining inner and outer peace, even under great stress, regardless of the situation I'm in, which
right.
John, you actually emanate that quite a bit going through the SQ experience with me. And so I'm thinking about it now, because it's, how do I practice operating from my higher self in more spaces throughout the day? How do I not have my ego in the driver's seat as much?
Well, I think also what you're talking about is step one, awareness, right? Step one is awareness. So being aware that it doesn't have to go away, that I can, as you said, integrate it, right? And so now I read a book like 20 years ago, and it was called Living Your Yoga. And it was talking about yoga is great, but can you live it off the mat? Can you live it? Can you get into that Zen space when someone is, screaming at you, or you're in a tough situation, and keep your center? So what's one tool you can give people to integrate it?
Yeah, let's just really quick. Let's go with the 3-2-4 breathing method. If you feel like your ego is getting triggered, or if you're back in the workplace and you feel overwhelmed, nothing beats stopping and taking a breath. Inhaling for 3 seconds, holding it for 2, and exhaling for 4. Try it.
Yeah.
You're gonna start accessing your higher self more, practicing that.
Let's do it together. Let's do it live. Let's say, inhale for 3. Is it like one? Did you ever see that Friends? One misses when he's in the tanning booth, and they're like he's like one Mississippi. Anyway, so what is it? Is it one? Like, so you just
inhale for 3 seconds, hold it for 2. And then exhale out for 4.
We take 22,000 breaths a day. That's a little over 8 million a year. And most people don't focus on their breath. I talk about it a lot, and I love the 3-2-4 method. And I think that is a great way. You teach a lot about spiritual intelligence. Tell people where they can learn more about what you do with spiritual intelligence and creating magic at work.
Yeah. So I love connecting on LinkedIn under Amy Lynn Durham. And then you can also go to createmagicatwork.net and see all the magical things that are there. There's tools, there's articles. You can look at my spiritual intelligence coaching experience, all of those things there.
I love it. Well, you do a great job at helping others, connect with their higher self, create the magic in themselves to create it at work. We're going to continue this in this 3-part series. I'm looking forward to having coffee with you tomorrow. Thanks, Amy. Thanks to the community. If Amy can help you, please reach out. Thanks, everybody.